Nice. Commuting for less than $1. Alright, happy Wednesday morning to you all. It's hump day. Headed out for a Cub commute. Haven't had the little Cub out in a little while. I rode it around the last couple of weekends, but just little short jaunts. I haven't used it for any commute duties. So I figured today is as good a time as any. Running a little low on fuel, so I'm going to go ahead and stop over at the fueling spot this morning, over at Walmart on the corner here, pick up some fuel, and head on in toward Memorial Park area. I've got a slow leak in this rear tire on this Cub. I'm not sure what the deal is. I don't know if it's a leaky valve stem or core or what's going on. It's a fresh tire that I just put on there. If I remember right, I had a cycle gear mount this one, just because I was tired of fiddling with the tire spoons. So I need to look at that. Need to pull it off of there and dunk it, wet tank it, and figure out where the leak is coming from. Because I went through the tread and I can't seem to find any holes anywhere. No punctures or nails or anything sitting in the tire carcass, so if something did go in, it came right back out. And I haven't put ride on back in this tire yet, so since it was new, so it's not helping me with any of those little problems. So I need to find the leak, because it's leaking down. You know, if I leave it sitting for 3 or 4 days, it goes from 33 pounds to like this morning I put the air gauge on it and it was 9 pounds, so pretty significant leak. I just aired it up over the weekend, so 4 days it went from 32 pounds down to 9 pounds. That's not good. Ooh, that sun's bright this morning. It's about 7:30-ish, I think. 7:20, 7:30. I was trying to get out of the house about 6:30 this morning, but it didn't work out. I ended up stuck in another issue. I've been editing a little bit. I got a couple of my ride vlogs put together. Try to get one of those out today, maybe both of them. We are full today, aren't we? All right, I'll go this way. Whoa. Howdy. Hey, my other spot's open. I'll just go over there. My normal pump. Alrighty. Put a whopping half a gallon of fuel in this thing, probably. And there it is, right up to the neck. Oh, yeah, what'd I say? Half a gallon, 0.53. See if I can put a couple more pennies in it. Oh, yep, she'll be really full now. Oh, yeah. Way over the bar. All right. There's my 110, 120 miles worth of highway commuting juice. So I ate dinner last night right over here at this Tracey's Fajita, pointed out as we roll by. If you live out in the Katy area or kind of nearby here, it's a really good little Mexican restaurant. I like them, Tex-Mex, but it's good food, great service, real personable people. And what I usually get is their tamale plate. I enjoy the tamales. They've got fajitas and other stuff, but I don't know, I'm just I'm a sucker for that tamale plate. It's really good, reasonable price. I think it's $11 or $12, something like that, for a trio of pork tamales covered in the red sauce, meat sauce stuff, and cheese, refried beans, rice, and as many chips as you can eat with salsa for free. Gotta love it. Good stuff. So this is it right here. I'll just roll by the front. Why not? Tracey's Fajita Restaurant. This is the place. I I sat outside at that left table and had a nice little solo dinner in the open breeze last night. It was quite nice. I enjoyed it. I got home wondering if the family had eaten yet, and my son was out picking up Chipotle for everyone, but they didn't get my order. I was rolling when they called me. I missed the call on the phone, so I was out on my own. I was left alone to fend for myself. I was actually headed over to Subway right there, but I thought, no, I'd much rather have Mexican than Subway sandwich, so that's what I got. And it's still with me this morning. Man, I'll tell you, it was very filling. I'm not hungry even right now. Anyway, this battery's running low, so I'll preserve it for now and catch up with you maybe closer into my destination, or after I pick up from lunch and start heading home. We'll see. All right, everybody, welcome back to the day. It is Wednesday afternoon, about 3:15, almost 3:30, I guess, something in that range. Yeah, pretty much 3:30. I'm headed back out to Katy, and I thought I was going to stop at the warehouse today and work on the 500X, but I've got to get home. There's another family task, home task that I've got to take care of, so I'm going to do that. And then maybe tomorrow I'll have time to stop at the warehouse and put the 500X back together. We'll see. Tomorrow's going to be a busy day, but hopefully I can finish early and knock off and get out there and do some stuff. I haven't really been doing much work at my warehouse lately. Money's been tight, funds are tight, so I haven't been investing anything over there. Hopefully I'll have some time to get into that before the cannonball starts, but it's always got to take a back seat to paying jobs and other more critical tasks. So one of these days, I'll get the Quasi Garage kicked off, and it's just a matter of getting it off the ground, and then I think it'll be fine. It's just finding the time and the resources to get into it and get it all done, you know. A little bit of money that needs to be spent for parts and equipment and stuff there to make it a more useful space. So yeah, hopefully I can get into that soon. Maybe right after the cannonball I'll have some time to do that. Seriously doubt that I've got any resources to devote to that until after cannonball, because certainly right now time is way too tight. Zoom zoom. Hurry up and wait. So when I get home, I'm going to try to get a couple of those videos encoded. They've been edited pretty much, the ride vlogs, and most of days 2 and 3 of the SpaceX trip. They've been assembled and cut down. They just need to be tossed into the encoder, and then wait for that to spit out something that's usable. I still have the audio dropout problems with Adobe Premiere. I'm not sure what the deal is with it. My previous fix for it was to turn off all the hardware acceleration and then just use software encoding, and usually that fixed the audio glitches. However, with this latest update that's just come out, I don't know, a couple, 3 weeks ago, even the software only is dropping audio occasionally. So I end up waiting for 5-6 hours for an encode to finish, and then it still has holes in it. It's very annoying. I haven't been able to find a resolution to it. I'm not sure if it's something just about my encoding station. I could have maybe it's something with the video card, because I know that audio bug is related to NVIDIA, the NVENC or NV encoder settings. Something about it causes issues with the Adobe media encoder. So I don't know. I tried turning all that off, but it didn't seem to help. So maybe it's just something with my video card. I hope not, because you know these video cards are expensive. I've got the 2070 Ti, RTX 2070 Ti. I'm gonna get out here while I can. So if I were to get into a comparable 3000 series card, or even another 2070 card, I mean they're $600, $500-600. That hurts. That bike sounds good. I don't know what that is. It sounds almost like a Yamaha Crossplane, but I can't tell. Following behind this trailer like this, I'm barely the throttle is just barely cracked open, and I'm holding 50. This guy's not paying attention to what he's doing either. I'm gonna get out from here. I'm gonna get wrapped up in something I don't want to be in. I was barely even cracking the throttle open, not even an 8th throttle to run 50-52. It's funny. Little Cub has plenty of power as long as there's something in front of you breaking the wind. Zoom, zoom. Well, they're hauling balls. On my way home, I think I'm going to stop at Walmart and fill up again and see what my fuel consumption for today was. I'm sure it's pretty much nothing, because my commute in on the highway this morning and now, you know, the commute out has been, you know, like this, between 35 and 50 miles an hour pretty much. Disturbed airflow, so I should get some pretty insane gas mileage. Probably somewhere north of 130. There was only one short spot coming the other direction this morning that I opened it up and ran 65, almost 70 with the rest of traffic, but that was only for about 2 miles. So should have some pretty good fuel economy numbers today. Feels really good out here today. It's low 80s or something. Feels great. The humidity has dropped quite a bit since this morning, but it's probably only around 40-45% humidity right now, which is low for Houston, so it feels really good. An asshole, look before you change lanes. Ah, damn. I haven't even come off 1 bar of fuel yet at 30 miles. So yeah, this is going to be 125, almost 130 miles to the gallon run here. It'll probably tick down 1 bar by the time I make it to the gas station. Oh, feels good today. Man, that bus ran a hard red. Hard red. Fire engine red. Thing was red before he even got his nose in the intersection. Yep, I was right. I just now dropped 1 bar. I looked at it as I was rolling back there 1 block ago, and it hadn't dropped yet, but it just dropped 1 tick. So, this will be about 130 mile to the gallon run today. The highest I've ever seen out of it is 156, 158, something like that. Corrected. Well, no, actually, it'd be more than that. My reported mileage on Fuelie is like 156 or 158, but you have to add 6.25% to this because of my 15-tooth front sprocket. So the effective gear ratio difference is 6.25. I think, something like that. If I can get my other chores resolved early enough before the sun starts to go down, I'm going to come over here and walk in the park. I haven't been over here in a while. Over here and walk 2 or 3 miles. Okay, which way are you going, buddy? Going forward? You going back? What you doing? Alright, I'll refill at the same pump as earlier today, to the same spot, and let's see what kind of fuel economy I get. At 34 miles was my commute today. One moment, please. Put in the same thing I did this morning, which was mid-grade. Blurp, right up to the bar. Now, it's going to take a little more than that. I'll round it to the next 5 cents each bump. Get it just over the bar. It needs 5 more cents. 75 cents in fuel. Yep, that's exactly where I left it this morning, just over the top of the bar. Okay then. So it was 0.23 gallons. We'll figure the math on that. Oops. 33.9, so basically 34 miles for 0.232 gallons. We'll figure the math and throw it up here on the screen. Good cheap commute, I'll tell you that. Would have cost me a whole lot more in my truck. 75-cent commute today. Nice. Commuting for less than $1. Alright, home I go. See if I can take care of my other chores and maybe get out and enjoy some of this fantastic weather before the sun goes down and the skeeters come out. Some mosquitoes have been insane around here lately. The mosquito spraying trucks have been running the neighborhoods a couple times a week. It's bad out here because we have the park just right down at the end of this street right there, George Bush Park, and it's part of the Barker Reservoir, I believe. Barker, Addicts, no, Addicts is north. This is Barker. So yeah, mosquitoes are a thing here. And after we have a lot of rain like we have lately, oh boy, do we have mosquitoes. So if you want to enjoy any outdoors, you've either got to be moving on a motorcycle or get out early in the morning or before dusk when the skeeters start flying. Somebody chunk that. Once those mosquitoes come out, it is no fun to be outside. Okay, well, home again. I will take care of my family tasks and chores here and hopefully get out for an evening ride or something. I do want to go walking tonight before the mosquitoes come out, but I'll probably go out for a little ride this afternoon late. So I'll catch y'all later. You gonna howl for me? Howl! 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 Oh! Come on! Oh, good girl. I'll catch y'all later.